Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today hope you all are doing good, and hope you all are healthy. So, let's come to the topic. We will review the Indian Express headlines for 25th of Jan 2023. Let's start the session. Before starting the session, I would like to remind you I have a subscription from the Indian Express website. On daily basis, I am downloading the newspaper from the website and reading here on this platform. Let's start. 25th January 2023 headlines. So, first headline is days after Sharif signal India invites Pak foreign minister. Meeting likely in May first week will mark first such visit in nearly 12 years. Post Balakot, Sushma told me Pak getting ready for nuclear attack. Pompeo in book. Grave concern, says Rijiju on Supreme Court disclosing government objection. If you look at my architecture, you can write my story. Inspiring generation, Doshi brought light and dark and humanism to design. B.V. Doshi. He passed away. Building cannot be finite, they are meant to accept change. B.V. Doshi would often say his design spoke of that change. If the Indian Institute of Management Bangalore wore its canopied green fringes along its corridors, signaling a change of session in his own house in Ahmedabad, his library and meditation space in the basement welcome light as it peers through the dawn. The furniture he designed did multiple things too, just as the rest of the space they could expand and contract according to the need of the day. For over 3 hours, JNU goes dark. Students say bid to block BBC documentary. Digvijay gets a mouthful from Rahul. Ridiculous. We don't ask army for proof. Rahul, we don't appreciate his personal views, party views above his view. Pakistan Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif said that his country has learned its lesson from 3 wars and want to live in peace with India. New Delhi has reached out to Islamabad with an invitation to join the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Foreign Minister meeting Goa. The Indian Express has learned. Former US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has claimed that he was awakened to speak to his then Indian counterpart Sushma Swaraj, who told him that Pakistan was preparing for a nuclear attack in the wake of Balakot surgical strike in Feb 29, and India was preparing its. We read on next page. The investigation invitation from External Affairs Minister Shankar has been seen through the Indian High Commission in Islamabad for his Pakistan counterpart Bilawal Bhutto Zardari to visit Goa in the first week of May for the meeting. It is learned the dates being looked at as of now the May 4 and 5. If Pakistan accepts the invite, it will mark the first such visit in nearly 12 years. The last Pakistan foreign minister to visit India was Hina Rabbani Khan in July 2012. Apart from India and Pakistan, the SCO include China, Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan. Similar invitation have been sent to the foreign minister of China, Russia, along with Central Asian countries. But India's invitation to Pakistan foreign minister is particularly significant, even the all-time low in bilateral relation. In keeping with its neighborhood first policy, India desires normal neighbors relation. Digvijay gets a mouthful from Rahul. Ridiculous. On escalatory response. In his book Never Give an Inch, Fighting for the American Love, Pompeo says the incident took place when he was in Hanoi for US North Korea summit in Feb 2017, and his team worked overnight with both New Delhi and Islamabad to avert this crisis. I do not think the world properly knows just how close the India-Pakistan rivalry came to spilling over nuclear conflagration in Feb 29. The truth is, I don't know precisely the answer either. I just know it was too close. Pompeo writes, I will never forget the night I was in Hanoi, Vietnam, when India and Pakistan started threatening each other in connection with a decade-long dispute over the northern border region of Kashmir. Pompeo says, after an Islamist terrorist attack in Kashmir, probably enabled in part of Pakistan by lax counter Politicians killed 40 Indians. India responded with an airstrike against terrorists inside Pakistan. The Pakistanis shot down a plane in a subsequent dogfight and kept the Indian pilot prisoner, he said. In an Awaz of occasion to speak with my Indian counterpart, he believed the Pakistan had begun to prepare their nuclear weapon for a strike. India, he informed me, was contemplating its own escalation. I asked him to do nothing and give us a minute to sort things out. Pompeo writes in his book, which wrongly refers to Swaraj as he. I began to work with Ambassador, then National Secretary John Bolton, who was with me in the tiny secure communication facility in the hotel. I reached the actual leader, Pakistan Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa, with whom I had engaged many times. I told him what the Indians had told me. He said it was not true, Pompeo said. As one might expect, he believed the Indians were preparing their nuclear weapon for deploy. It took us a few hours to convince each side that the other was not preparing for the nuclear war, the 59-year-old wrote in his book. Greeting to the people of Delhi on the occasion for today. Aftab was insecure, strangling Sharda over man she met on dating app, says charge sheet. 17-year-old tried to save teacher from roadside assault, stabbed. A 17-year-old student was stabbed in the head allegedly by two people while he was trying to save his tuition teacher from being attacked by the accused in Sangam Vihar, said police. A 25-year-old man and a minor have been apprehended on charge of attempted murder and criminal intimidation, police said. Police said the 17-year-old victim, a class of student, is undergoing treatment. Chandan Chaudhary, DCP South, said the accused often create a nuisance in front of the coaching center for students run by the teacher. On Monday, they did the same, but when the teacher tried to him, they started arguing. The accused allegedly caught the teacher and started beating him up, and his students rushed to save him, said police. Police claimed the minor pulled out a knife and gave it to the other accused, who allegedly stabbed the victim. The 17-year-old was among students who tried to save the teacher but was stabbed in the head. Politics and election. What the youth want. What the youth want. LG takes serious note of flaps in DD apartment. At home with LG with a visit by Kejriwal to mark attendance. Tech advancement must serve all users, CGI High Court. He wanted a better life for us. Kinnock vendor run over by BMW. Heading home after a day labor around 10:50 p.m. All 50-year-old vegetable vendor Basu Kumar Sahu had was rupees 150 when he was hit by BMW car while crossing the road and with his car under the Munirika flower and Southwest Delhi late on Sunday. Senior police officer said that 30-year-old man Shivang, son of Rajouri-based businessman who owns an overseas construction firm, has been arrested and the damaged car was seized. An officer said Shivang was returning after dinner with 3 to 4 of his friends when he hit the vegetable vendor who was crossing the road. Sahu's only daughter Manisha Sahu told the Indian Express that the family was dependent on her family mere coming out of which they used to pay their house and her coaching fee and daily expense. Manisha, who is preparing for center teacher test, said my father used to earn around 10,000 on a good month. We had planned that once I started earning, I would get a shop for him so he would need to roam around with his vegetable cart. Sahu and his wife Roma Sahu came to Delhi from West Bengal, Medanpuri, 1992. Sahu started working as a cook at the British Embassy soon after following an accident that rendered him bedridden for 3 years after sustaining injury on the foot. He gave up the job. He decided to do something on his own and started selling vegetables. My mother and I were concerned as he used to set up his stall around Munirika and Argepuram and it involved a lot of labor. No clarity on next sitting of house after second disruption. Second time unlucky MCD house faced to pick mayor. Police issue traffic advisory for Republic Day. No run of millet fair. flanked by dhokla and chana bhatura on one side and gulab jamun on the other side. Special millet counter. Delhi Lieutenant Governor V. Krishnan at home was the highlight on the Tuesday on was the Ragi Chila, which exotic exhibit Ragi Dal. The annual event was attended by the Chief Minister Kejriwal, Gautam Gambhir, Manoj Tiwari, Parvesh Verma, several politicians and bureaucrats. The United National General Assembly has declared 23 as the year of millet and India accommodation. Sisi to meet Modi movement today. Six agreement being finalized. First, Egypt president to be Republic Day chief guest. TMC fights outside attack promised government by people of Meghalaya. Kirpal, every judge will have a viewpoint that is not biased. Maharashtra may witness early polls, says Supriya Sule. Tripura BJP leader stabbed 2 arrested. Manipur BJP leader shot dead at home 2 held. Cleared after 10 years for Mamta cartoon. Prophet asks who will give me back my years. Pak opts out of SCO Film Fest in Mumbai. Pakistan has not sent any film entries for the upcoming Shanghai Cooperation Film Festival being held in Mumbai. The government has confirmed. All the other 7 member states China, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, besides India are participating in the 4-day film festival. The event, conducted by National Film Development Corporation public sector undertaking of the INB Ministry, begins 20 Jan 27 and goes on till Jan 30. The opening ceremony will be held at Jamshed Bhabha Theatre at Nariman Point. Devagoda lauds Rahul for spreading harmony through Yatra. Screen test clear. Natu Natu 2 documents World Survey to Oscar last 5. Shami asked to pay monthly alimony of 50,000 K. Maradi plea on defection chung. Nepal victim came back with bodies. Court clears extradition. Army looks to get high-tech drones robot to replace animal transport. Man dies after assault by daughter's molester in Bengal, Howrah. A man died after he was assaulted by at least 3 people who allegedly molested his daughter when she was returning home after attending tuition classes in Howrah district on Sunday night. One person has been arrested after a case was registered in this regard. The 2 main accused are brother, it's learned. CPM Congress wings hold BBC film screening in Kerala. BJ Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha protest. CPM Congress wings hold BBC film screening in Kerala. Hyderabad University seeks report on screening. UP building collapse. 12 pull out, more trapped. Delhi High Court to decide if films inspired by true events can be injected at all. SP's Moria booked for his remark on Ramcharitmanas. Out on parole, Dera chief cuts cake with sword. BJP leader attend online session. A video grab of Gurmeet Ram Rahim cutting cake with sword at Barwala Dera in Uttar Pradesh, Bagpat. A beneficiary of 90-day special remission. Editorial page. State of craft. Irregularities housing project are yet another stance of corruption. West Bengal government must take corruption a battlefield policy. Government must address basic structural issue in the force, including recruitment and training of personnel. Master builder, my teacher. B.V. Doshi was more than the space and structure he designed. Naming island after a decorated soldier is an imaginative way of honoring those who defend the nation. Hanif Qureshi Hospital dispatches are both a meditation and a supplication of writer in search of renewal life and hope. The idea is space, common code conversation. Debate on uniform civil code needs to be extricated from faith-centric identity politics and focus on questions concerning gender equality, inheritance. India's World Cup loss calls for course correction ahead of Asian Games Paris Olympic. The missing frame. Indian art scenes remain skewed in favor of male upper class artists. Will consider modification in living wills guidelines. In Odisha, rain-fed Malkangiri water scheme Hell Farmer goes second to top. Incident on Paris Delhi flight AI fined rupees 10 lakh. Post Godra Rights case, Gujarat Courts Acquits 22. A court in Halol town of Panchamal district Tuesday acquitted 22% accused of killing 70 members, including two children of a minority community, for want of evidence in a case stemming from 2022 post Kodra communal right incident. The court additional session judge Harsh Trivedi acquitted all three accused, including eight of whom died during the pendency of the case. The court acquitted all the accused in the case of writing and murdering of 70 members of minority community, including two children in Delol Vichar of district for want of evidence, defense lawyer Gopal Singh said. Lakhimpur Khedi violence. Supreme Court order on Ashish Mishra bail plea today. Divisions based on caste, language, and religion irreparably harm UP. Five teenagers stopped from joining militant ranks of police. Center clears lawyer who appeared for Panhoid in Halagan last in Mumbai High Court judge. Center clears lawyer who appeared for Prohit in Malaga Blask in Mumbai High Court judge. India can save 19.5 billion yen with shift from coal to clean power report. The welcome absence of new COVID surge and reasons. Colombo, the view from Delhi. Norovirus cases in Kerala. What is the virus? Who? How dangerous is it? Costumes, song, music, scores, lifetime honor the Oscars India Club. Bhanu Athaiya, Satyajit Ray, Rasul Pokati, A.R. Rahman Gulzan. Economy. Why did RBI extend renewal time to December 31? Meet why to conduct separate talk on PIB fact check in Feb. Co-location case SEBI to appeal against set order. Affordability plans driving sales Galaxy smartphone. Transition to expected credit loss based provision may hit bank on one time. Tata Trust appoint new CEO COO. Sports. A violent dad, a mean street, tough childhood. Wang has seen it all. Korea dream again. Former Asian giant are on road to redemption. Say play Netherlands quarter. Azarenka rolls back the years into enter semis. Daily's cartoon. Top wrestlers review face off. Say not consulted on key panel. Opening act. Shubham Gill and Rohit Sharma seal ODI series sweep against New Zealand with test match stroke. ODI century dropped due to lack of matches. Jadeja returns with baby steps in the new topic. The world news. Tragedy upon tragedy. 7 died in third mass shooting in California in 8 days. Suspect remain arrested after the mass shooting in an agriculture area in the northern California city of Half Moon Bay. Bibi meets Jordan King amid tension. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu made a surprise trip to Jordan Tuesday to meet with the King Abdullah II for the first time in over 4 years, seeking to shore up ties that have strained since he took office at the helm of Israel's most right-wing government in history. The rare meeting between the leaders, who have long had a rocky relationship, comes as tension grows over Israel's new internationalist government, which took office last year. Jordan royal court said the King urged Netanyahu, who is referred to as Bibi, to respect the status quo as the sacred compound, which Muslims call the noble sanctuary and Jews call the Temple Mount. Government purge as Ukraine target graft amid war. Ukraine soldier near Soledar task. Jacinda at last event as PM. Thank you for greatest privilege for my life. US reviewing approach with Taliban over human rights. Everything everywhere. Backs 11 Oscar nomination.
Finland hints it may join NATO without Sweden. Amid crisis, a new burden for Lanka. Local poll. Quake kills one, homes damage. In Egypt, inflation is so high that meat is off the table and eggs are a luxury. Current grocery prices in Egypt are status amid tightened government spending, public healthcare, education subsidies. So this is all the news. Thank you for watching the channel.